Now, when we move from a lower to a higher plane of nutrition in the first 6 to 8 weeks of a calf's life, we also push meal size, and therefore feeding frequency is quite important to consider, and we advise to have a higher feeding frequency, so at least 3 or more times a day, because when you have such high planes of nutrition, you also push the digestive capacity of the animal. You may risk insulin sensitivity issues, and therefore the general advice would be to feed the more the better, actually. Yeah, I fully realize that there are practical constraints to increasing feeding frequency. If farmers have an automated milk dispenser, this allows to increase the feeding frequency without extra labor costs. But of course there are constraints. But ideally, from the animal's perspective, increasing feeding frequency has a lot of benefits. I think that it's important to sometimes look back into where the animal comes from. So if we look at the situation in nature, you see that an animal has a feeding frequency of at least 8 times a day, small meals, frequent meals. So also the intakes are quite high, so that actually compares to our lifestyle strategy, but the circumstances are also different, and being aware of that background is important, I think.